I should have only eloped. I'm traumatized by my reception. Need advice. So my now husband and I eloped by ourselves in Grand Teton National Park. It was perfect and everything I dreamed of. We then had a friends and family reception a week later in our home state. For some backstory, I didn't invite my grandparents because they are honestly shitty people and didn't want the drama on my day. Also, my parents are functioning alcoholics, but there has been no major incidents in the past. My sister and I are just aware they drink a lot and it's unhealthy. However, my sister and I have always viewed them as having a good marriage since they are high school sweethearts and have always seemed like they had a happy relationship. Back to the reception. Everybody is drinking, shots are starting. I'm having a good time. Next thing I know, we are back at the Airbnb after the reception, and I go to my parents' room, and my sister is yelling at my dad saying he is drunk and needs to go to bed. I'm confused, and my mom yells he cheated on me, and I'm like, what? When? And she doesn't really clarify, but said, it happened in the ocean. At this point, I'm extremely confused because we go to the beach every year. My dad doesn't go in the ocean ever. And I'm also confused why of all nights this is being brought up now. Then the subject gets changed to how he has been beating me for years. I asked when? And she said, well, the last time was 2017. And at this point my dad is belligerent and my sister pushes him to sit on the bed and we start trying to help him take off his dress shirt and he is screaming fuck off repeatedly. Then he pushes my sister, and while I'm trying to help her up and get my dad away, my mom comes in throwing fists. At this point, I'm like, is this a fucking joke? Am I on Jerry Springer right now? Finally, my dad passes out and my sister, and I pull my mom aside, and I honestly just start laying into her. I'm livid at this point. I start saying things like of all nights to do this shit, they chose this night. I say that if they don't stop drinking, then I won't see them again, and they won't see their future grandchildren. Or that they will get liver cirrhosis. I was harsh. I'm finally done and leave the room, and I'm just bawling my eyes out to my best friend and husband. I've depended on, looked up to, and relied on my parents, and I am appalled that this happened. The next day, my dad admits to blacking out and my sister alludes to his behavior, but my mom immediately says, let's drop it, and pretends like nothing happened the rest of the day before they took their flight home. I have never heard my mom talk like that before, about the abuse or cheating, and have no idea how true it is. I don't know how to approach this, but I refuse to push it under the rug. My dad and I are most similar, so I want to call him and inform him of everything that happened that night. But what if there is some truth to what my mom is saying? I don't want to put her in a dangerous situation. My sister plans on bringing the night up to my mom within the next week or two. Overall, I just feel so depressed, embarrassed, and heartbroken. I'm not sure what is true anymore. I feel